Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Flesh and Blood stream. Today, we're going to be playing Victor. I know we'd originally talked about playing Ira today, but honestly, I kind of had like an epiphany last night while I was watching some of the Auckland coverage, and we're going to talk about that before we jump into today's games. So, playing Ira yesterday, I went 0-5 playing Ira yesterday, which like was pretty bad. I don't remember the last time I played on stream and not won a game. I also crashed out pretty hard during the Betsy game, so I apologize for that. It was just me like completely like crashing out and losing it, so I apologize for that. It was probably a little bit more like I've crashed out a couple times on stream, but like never like I did yesterday. So apologies for that. But as I'm watching the Auckland coverage, I'm watching what I thought was a win-in for the Victor player versus Ira. And it turns out it didn't matter who won or who lost. Like it was already pretty much set up anyway. I think the Victor guy finished 9th, I think is what happened. So ended up watching that, and honestly, I just decided that I just like Victor better than anything else in the meta. So that's what I'm gonna play. Like I'm just gonna play Victor. I enjoy it. I like it. I know the matchups the most for it compared to like any other thing in the metagame right now. And so I've been working on my list. I've changed a couple of small things here, and we're going to talk about my changes to the deck and where I think Victor kind of falls and what I'm hoping from Kansas City with the changes that I have made to the deck. Adam, Zach, Brock, Drew, Donzai, Mac, what is up, guys? How is everybody? Thanks for being here. Crash out, you deserve it. Thanks, Zach. It was pretty bad yesterday. It was pretty bad. Is there a VOD? Oh yes, there's a VOD from yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. There's a VOD from yesterday. It's just me, my Ira games that I played yesterday. You can find it on the YouTube channel. Yeah, 0-5. 0-5 is accurate. Bro, crash out was tough. The crash out was tough. There'll probably be some like clips that I end up pulling from that stream, trying to like, you know, like we'll turn them into some YouTube shorts so you guys can see them without having to watch the whole thing. But yeah, there was a little bit of it was tough. I lost to Betsy playing Ira, and it was a hard crash out during the stream. So yeah, it was a whole thing. I wish Guardian Mastery Pack had given necessary tools for Guardians to rise again. I mean, so I think we got some cool things from Guardian Mastery Pack, but I don't really think it like innovated the class, which is what I think a lot of people were hoping for. I think a lot of people were hoping that we were going to move towards like Crush being eroded to 3 instead of 4, which I think changes a lot of things. Would be really cool. I think it changes a lot of things for the class if that's what the errata that they make. It makes a lot of the effects very, very much more potent, I would say. So yeah. Hey, what's up, James? I'm good. How are you, brother? Dude, Fearless Confrontation is probably the best card that came out of Mastery Pack Guardian, which is sad because we don't even play it in Guardian. Yeah, losing to Betsy was tough yesterday. It was tough. Let's take a look at the Victor list and talk about what we're going to be playing today. So you guys know that my list is called Golden Tunic. I've called it this for a long time because it's very reminiscent of Oldham from back in the day. But honestly, I have cut Tunic from the list. So looking at our sideboard here, I actually ended up cutting Tunic so that I could have a second blow for a blow in the sideboard. If I decide that the second blow for a blow is not enough help into the gravy matchup, we're just going to go back to playing the Tunic in the deck. Like that's where it's going to be. I ended up having to cut Batter to a pulp so that I could fit in Test of Iron Grip to make this card work. Test of Iron Grip is very, very powerful. It's a really good card, and I like it a whole bunch. We don't really have a lot of Gravy Tech or Verdance Tech in the sideboard right now. As far as like tech is concerned for those matchups, I am on 2 blow for a blow to try and help the Gravy matchup. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I do think it's pretty cool. It's a good card, and it fits well, and it's the only card that allows us to go 2 cards for 2 cards on allies, which is a pretty big thing to see. And then we're just going to try and pressure Gravy otherwise. And then against Verdance, the only thing you can do is pressure them. So that's actually one of the few matchups we play all 3 pummels, which does make playing not having Tunic in the deck just a little bit worse. So it's a weird dynamic that I'm kind of looking to like try and iron out over the next little bit. But I have locked in. I'm going to play Victor for Kansas City. That's just where we're at. If you saw the stream title, I think I named it get the syrup because I'm waffling, because I am. I'm waffling all over the place on what I should play. But we're locking in Victor today. We're going to be playing some games. We're going to be having a good time. We are definitely bringing a much more positive energy to the stream than we did yesterday. I think streaming early, between streaming early and then me losing to Betsy on like this like full fatigue Betsy plan, I was in total crash out mode. Like it was rough. I was in total crash out. You can catch that yesterday from the stream. But if you haven't, let's see, did I miss anything? I have not. We're playing against Puffin. Good luck and have fun. I'm trying to pull up my testing log so I can keep up with all of my testing games over here so that I can keep track of everything here. Let's see, Victor, we got to scroll down just a little bit here. Let's see, today is the 10th. We're playing against Puffin. There's no G in Puffin. I don't know what you're doing there, Zach. And then we are going first. Let's see. I have a Puffin sideboard guide down here somewhere. Tell them we're thinking on how we're going to sideboard. I think this is a Crown of Dominion matchup. And we're also on Small Hammer in this matchup. No Blow for Blow. We are on Choke Slam. We're not on Crush the Weak. We are on E-Strike. We're not on Midas Touch or Pummels. We're on 2 Rows, Test of Iron Grip, and we're on Trounces, and we're also on Zealous. So let's see how this goes. I'm curious to see how this feels. I'm not sure if Test of Iron Grip fits into this matchup very well or not, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll just pitch to make a surge, and then we'll just Arsenal and pass. I'm okay with this. I think setting up the Zealous in our Arsenal is perfectly fine here. Now we actually have the ability to block with a card and go Zealous Belting into... Ooh, Golden Tipple's fun. We can go Zealous Belting into Spinal Crush, which is pretty good. I mean, we could play Fearless Confrontation. I just don't think it does anything, right? Like, I just don't think it does anything. Hey, what's up, Nick? How are you, buddy? Valda is pretty cool. I like Valda a lot. One of my biggest concerns is that I don't have enough time. So there's one cog. I don't have enough time to get to where I want to be. With I don't have enough time to get to where I want to be with the Valda deck. Tap a cog. So this goes up to 5 because there's only one cog here. I'm just gonna block 5. We don't need to do anything else. They're probably content with getting my shield here, but was told I can't name my deck Puffin Passin'. That's so funny. I love that name, Brock. That's hilarious, dude. That's so funny. That's such a good name. All right, we got a pretty good hand here. We get to go 5 go again into Spinal Crush because of the Seismic Surge from last turn, which lines up pretty well. It's going to be Pitch the Thunk for 5 go again, and then we'll hit him with the Spinal Crush. For what it's worth... Oh, I missed a Hydrate. We got a Hydrate from Zach here. For what it's worth, it's always better to make a Seismic Surge after you swing the Zealous Belting. Because we have the Zealous Belting, or because we have the Seismic Surge floating, we are representing the Spinal Crush. But even if we just had like a Choke Slam, we're representing the Choke Slam, and we can make a Surge afterwards. We want to wait to make the Surge after the Zealous Belting, because it gives us more opportunities to throw different cards. Which I personally think is the way to go. I personally think it is the best way to do it. You're giving your opponent less information. Yeah, they're just going to block with everything here. Seems good. And honestly, this matchup is kind of a slog. Like, this matchup is a slog where we have to, like, really grind out this matchup. They're going to create a cog for next turn. So we're going to... I'm going to pitch to make a surge, and then we're just going to throw Command and Conquer, and I'm just going to intellect penalty the Test of Strength here and just hang on to it. We're just going to hang on to it. Zach, what are you up to today, brother? You guys just chilling at the house, man? Make a second cog here. No crank. Interesting. Block with both pieces of equipment to keep your hand. I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised by this. We are going to skip our arsenal here. Man, being able to clash into the wallop would have been cool. And they're going to hit us with the Polycranka. Well, we don't really have anything impactful to do this turn. So our turn's more than likely just going to be... our turn's more than likely just going to be attack the Polycranka. We'll just block 7 here. I think this is fine. I think I'm going to target us. Okay, winning with a Golden Sun's much better here. That does mean that the second trounce is at the bottom of our deck too. Doing fantasy drafts to practice? Dude, it's about time for fantasy football, man. It's about time for fantasy football. They get to destroy a card that we block with, right? And I have to block with an equipment? I think we're just gonna take... Let's see. This goes up to 9. Is keeping the Golden Sun worth this? Probably not, right? Like, I'd rather just block some more damage. And then we can just kill the Polycranka and just try to set up for another turn here. Yeah, I love football, dude. Absolutely. I love football. I like most sports, to be honest. I'm just kind of like a sports fan in general. Watch a lot of sports. Seismic Surge token pops. We're going to hit the Polycranka. Speaking of sports, I have a couple of bets on golf today. They're going to be finishing out. Got a few golf bets that should be finishing out today, hopefully. Okay, cog in the machine. They tap one to put it to the bottom. It's been a pretty good start here. Okay. Yeah, and they kind of just get the... I was like, they get to keep their action points, right? Because they create one. Yep. Something has been destroyed this turn, so we'll just go ahead and block 3. I think this is fine. Should we keep the Command and Conquer or the Zealous Belting is the question. I think we'll just block like this, and then when they throw the gun at us, because they're going to throw the Spitfire at us, we'll just go ahead and... When they throw the Spitfire at us, we'll just go ahead and block with the Zealous Belting. I'll let them undo whatever they're trying to undo here. Yep, so we take 1, they gain an action point, and they're going to throw a Spitfire at us for 2. We'll just go ahead and block. They're currently being very, very aggressive. And so there's a lot of like offensive power for them. And I think that just like kind of like trying to like stave this off a little bit and like waiting and just like trying to play through this is okay. Test of Iron Grip is a great card to be able to help us like to be able to try and help us slow them down a little bit. Hey, what's up, Riku? Hey, Mekado, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's Sunday. I like to get in. I like to start my streams a little bit earlier on Sundays, just so like I can hang out with people who otherwise don't get to throughout the week. Let's just go ahead and block with the Test of Iron Grip here. Okay, so winning with a wallop actually kind of matters. But man, I have to admit, like hitting double misses off of clashes early is not great for us. Not a good start. Yeah, dude, happy to help, man. I like getting early streams in because it's fun for me because it kind of gives me like the rest of the day to like work on content or do other things that I need to get done throughout the week. So that's kind of nice as well. It's kind of a win-win for all of us. Plus, like, gives me a chance to like test and hang out with Carly too. Hey, Riley, thank you. I appreciate that. Please come say hi to me. I would love to meet you in Kansas City for sure. I'm all about hanging out with people and getting to know you. So please come say hi. Absolutely. They discard Yellow Zeppelin. Okay. I think we're just going to block 6 Golden Sun and Spinal Crush here. I'm gonna refresh. It's probably me. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. They have 4 cogs. So what do we want to let them destroy? What do we want to let them destroy? Is there any world I should just give up the gauntlets here? I'm definitely not going to give them tech plating. This is one of those times that like I almost wish this had a value. So I could like throw it in front of something really quick here. Yeah, I guess let's do this and save the flexors for another turn. Now would be a fantastic time for you to activate this in response. I mean, I was like, yeah, you're supposed to just do it in response. Like, it's the better play. And I'm definitely going to let them undo this because I want them to make the best play. I want them to make the best play here. Yep, so this goes to 9. They'll probably destroy gauntlets if I had to guess. Just getting my equipment off the board with Palantir is very good. We're going to take 3 and fall to 26. And then we're going to make a surge. And, oh, we're going to fall to 24. Forgot they had an extra action point. All right, well, we're down 11 pretty early, which is not great. Not the best thing in the world. We are going to make a surge off of the Vigor token. And then we're just going to Arsenal Spinal Crush and set up for next turn. Okay, this hand looks to be a pretty decent turn. As long as we don't get like completely hosed off the top on our clash, which has not been going great, but we're gonna fight through. We're gonna fight through the battles here. The reclashing mechanic exists on Victor for a reason. They pitch a Golden Tipple. They activate Backup Protocol Red. I love Backup Protocol Red. It's one of my favorite items they've ever printed. And we're gonna get Palantir. What are we looking at? Trying to think of like how this turn plays out for us. So I think it's going to be block. We're definitely going to block here. Do I block with this and the Test of Strength? And then we can pitch Golden Sun to keep it in. And we can pitch Golden Sun. I think we're just going to block like this. We'll see what the Clash wins into here, I guess. Oh, wait, do they only have 2 cog activations? I would like to start this turnover because knowing that I should have paid attention to their cogs. This is one of the like the UI times I should be paying more attention. Thank you, Brock. I appreciate it. Yeah, they should only have 1 or 2. Or maybe the way it turned out, I think they only have the cog in play, right? So the unicycle gives them 2. Yeah, so we're actually just okay to block like this if we want to and keep the Golden Sun. And take 1? I think this is fine. Yep. We went off Command and Conquer. There are 0 copies of Pummel in the deck, so we're not really playing to like this like cool out of that. We're gonna pitch to Tech Plating. And then we're gonna overpitch like this. Represent the 2 floating and come in for 9, and then we're going to Arsenal Command and Conquer. Yeah, Cog plus Unicycle would have been 2. Good catch, Brock. I appreciate it. It's kind of funny how, like, if you don't play against a deck very regularly, like, sometimes the mechanics of, like, how things play out don't, how the deck works doesn't, like, play out in your head very well. At least it does for me sometimes. If I don't play against a deck very regularly, then that happens to me quite a bit. We are going to go Golden Sun, then Riches. Well, this hand's a very easy, like, block 9. Sea Legs is kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Diablo? Bro, if it had the 0 on it so you could play it in Ira, that would be crazy. That would be insane, dude. That would be really good. That'd be really, really good. Yep. So they have a Golden Cog, a Rum, and then another backup protocol. I mean, depending on what they get, we can either use the Command and Conquer or we can block 9 here. I'm not really opposed to either option at this point. Triple Donnie is very powerful, though. So we're actually not going to block 9. We're just going to block 7 because if they want to come over the top for 1, they can. That is all of our tech plating value, though. They have really chewed through our armor very quickly in this game. It's worth noting that they also don't have much armor left, so like that's like pretty good for us, but they used a lot of those very early to try and like flip the game. We're gonna have to like look for a turn to really get through the game. Like this is a great example. Like being able to block Thunderquake at E-Strike. Like if we're able to block like Thunderquake and E-Strike, and then we're able to like play this out, it could be okay. I mean, they could technically give this +1 and go again. They could technically give it +2 and go again if they wanted to. Okay. All right, I think we're just going to take 2 to play our turn out here. This was kind of exactly what we wanted to get through. We needed a turn like this where we were able to block with 2 cards and try to set this up. So this lines up because we're going to be able to play Gold Mana State. We're going to have 4 Might tokens, and then we're going to throw Command and Conquer. Now, there's a possibility that I'm supposed to pitch this, but I have already put multiple clashes to the bottom, so I think I'm pretty interested in trying to keep this in my hand so that we can utilize it this turn cycle. Hopefully. They may not do anything that allows us to utilize it this turn cycle, but just having it for value is good because it does block 4. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so it definitely does not line up the way we want it to. This is a twice per turn, and they have 1 cog. So hopefully this doesn't hurt us too bad. We're going to block 7. No, these are both 6s. I'm okay with this. They have nothing to discard. We have nothing to discard. There's no reason to reclash here. Yeah, I think they're wanting to save their unicycle for something else there, Brock, but they definitely could have. Oh, I guess the dovetail is the on hit, right? And then we get to come in for 11, which is pretty powerful. We put 2 trounces to the bottom of the deck and now a Test of Iron Grip. So we should have... We have another Test of Strength coming, and we also have 1 more trounce, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. My brain is like trying to get back into the mindset of like playing Victor after playing Ira a little bit. Ooh, Red Lobster does sound pretty good. I could go for some Red Lobster. You have my attention, Drew. Okay. This feels like it's going to be a pretty good turn to try and use quick dodge flexors here. So I think we're going to say no blocks, and I'm going to pitch the headbutt just so that they have less information. Like, they're clearly going to try and go pretty wide. And if they don't go wide to, like, stop us from like using flexors, then I think that's a win. I think that's a massive win for us. Yo. Betsy command win? Pause. Yo, it's too soon. It's too soon. Am I missing something? Is there a way to give this go again that I'm missing? I'm going to block with flexors and throw chokeslam. Okay. I guess they were just looking to minimize my flexors value was the idea there. It's for 6 because of the Goldwing Turbine. It got +3 from that, and then they also gave it +2 or +1 from tapping an extra cog when it attacked. So let's take 2, fall to 14. I was like, if they want to activate Puffin to be able to throw the gun at me, I'm okay with that. I'm actually just going to block 2. I think that's their last Conqueror, right? Yeah, I was like, they blocked with 1, and that's the second one they've played, so Arsenal Disruption's kind of at a minimum now. Yeah, the Turbine. Hey, what's up, Flame Dog? I thought you saw the light. Dude, was that a Bolton pun? Yo, are we out here throwing Bolton puns around, dude? What? Thought I saw the light. Bro, get out of here. What, are you playing Ninja now, dude? You're not playing... Oh, I missed it. You're not playing Fatigue, Betsy? That's so funny. I think I just played you. Bill, this is my first game of the day, so I don't think we just played. This is my first game that I've played today on Talishar, so I don't think it was us. Could have been, though. I mean, not today. My first game I just played. Betsy command win. Yo, y'all are brutal, dude. So there is no on hit here. This is just a 2 for 5. So what if we block disable and then like try to play out our hand? I think that's about as good of a flip turn as we're going to get. All right, so we set up 5 might tokens. We're going to throw 9, and then we're also going to arsenal the other gold main estate. Because if we can go back-to-back gold main estates with like not without getting like completely punished, we can probably try to like flip this game on its head here. We can try to flip this game on its head. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, obviously. Them taking 4 is not promising. So I can comfortably... Oh, we're going to take 1 here. We're going to take 1. That's fine. I can comfortably block 6 here. Block Cranial and the Macho. I mean, I have to block with a Tectonic Plating. Yeah, they can give it +2 if they want from the Unicycle. Their turns have slowed down a lot here towards the end of the game, which is kind of nice. Let's make a Surge, and then Chokeslam for 11 doesn't sound too bad. It's the first time we've been able to activate Tech Plating in a while. We've been forced to block a lot this game. Our opponent's been like putting us in the blender here. Hey, Valk! I love you too, buddy. I love all you guys that hang out, dude. Like, that's no lie. I just love the Flesh and Blood community. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and it's a lot of fun, so. You're nice and beautiful and handsome? Yo, Andrew, with the compliments, dude. Thank you. Thanks, Andrew. What are you up to, buddy? Are you playing a little Marvel Raviolis on your Sunday at home? Or maybe you're at home. I don't know. I was like, I feel like every time I get on Raviolis, you're playing, bro. We need to play Rivals sometime, dude. Here we go. Hopefully our clashes line up second cycle, right? Anyway, good podcast and stream. When I watch you live on Twitch, you always play Victor, but when I see you in a big event, you just play aggro? Dude, what are you talking about? I just played I just played Victor in Singapore, bro. I love playing Victor. Hey, Brick, what's up, dude? I love you too, buddy. Carly better watch out because Twitch chat is on the prowl. Dude, PC, you don't need to be sorry, bro. I'm so happy that everybody feels comfortable enough to give me a hard time about me crashing out yesterday. And I mean that very genuinely. Like I had a rough stream yesterday and it did not go well. And I'm glad that you guys feel comfortable enough to like give me a hard time about that. I don't even know what this card does. I know it's a playmat at Kansas City. It's about all I know. Okay. So they can give this has overpower and they can give it +2 basically. So blocking like this just protects us. Drawing test of strength there really lines up well, huh? Dude, yeah, this caricature, I don't know how you say that. I always like have a stroke when I go to say it. It's really cool. I like having it in the background. It's really fun to have. Working on Lording Captain America, Moon Knight, and Iron Man. I'm about to finish Lord on Cloak and Dagger. I have Lord on Penny, Lord on Rocket, Luna, and I'm about to do Cloak and Dagger next. You were obviously engagement farming, brother. Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some funny TikToks that come out of that. But yesterday, dude, I think there's another trounce on the bottom. I think we went trounce on the bottom. I'm not super worried about gold, so we're going to do it again. But, oh, well, thank God I was wrong. I thought we went trounce. You have 13 lords? Oh my God, Andrew. You were obviously engagement farming. Yo, Brick, were you in the Discord when they were talking about the clips last night? You were streaming the event to the Card Guys Discord when they were giving me shit about me crashing out, right, bro? Also, Brick, you're going to KC, right? I'm pretty sure the answer to that is yes. Hey, Delph, what's up, dude? I'm good. How are you, brother? Are you still selling all those cards? Like, can I still buy those E-Strikes from you, Brick? And if the answer is yes, are you okay with PayPal or do I need to bring cash? We could throw 14 dominate, or we could throw 12 and Arsenal to debilitate. I don't know that I want an Arsenal to debilitate. I don't think there's anything I want to Arsenal, to be honest. I mean, there might be like a Golden Sun in there somewhere that we could draw into. I don't know. I already clearly don't know my pitch deck. Hey, Hobie, what's up, dude? Hello, fellow Victor. Dude, love playing Victor. Victor's my fave, dude. Brick, I can buy them under Aggro Blaze for $10 more. Yo, I'm being undercut by a gentleman that I'm on a podcast with. Can you guys believe this? They're set aside for you? Dude, let's go. Brick, you demand, dude. Did you see who won the calling last night? It was Dio, right? It was CYK, right?
Some biddies, you say.
Hey, let's go, dude. Thank you so much, man. Let's go, dude. For the super chat. Looks like it's like $6 your currency? Dude, let's go. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that super chat. I have no idea what MYR is. I'm very uncultured, I learned. But yeah, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat, brother. It means a lot. Thank you. This is their anti-fatigue mechanic, is cog in the machine. But little do they know, I was built for fatigue. Just kidding. If you watched yesterday's stream, you'll learn that that's not true. I watched part of the Wizard Mirror in the semifinals. Honestly, the saddest part about watching that for me was the fact that the saddest part about watching that for me was the fact that was that the victor won what we thought was his winning in and then didn't make it in. I was real sad. So let's see. This is twice per turn, which means you can take this up to 7. So to like stop, well, no, they have an action point no matter what, right? So we should just do this because the extra action point probably doesn't matter. So just blocking with double trounce is fine. We don't talk about yesterday's stream. Yo, yesterday's stream was rough, dude. Yesterday's stream was rough seas. Rough seas. We did not have a good stream yesterday. Oh. Chokeslam, very good. Oh, I didn't even think about that. They couldn't do anything because of Chokeslam. Never mind, dude. See, this is why y'all are the best, because I don't even catch things like that. Trent's a real MVP for noticing that. I've been kind of stuck between Valda, Victor, and Ira, but I think as of today, we're locked in on Victor. As of today, I'm locked in on Victor. We're going to make a Seismic Surge token, and then we're going to come in for 11Zs, which, if they don't have, like, a block card or a D-React or something, we'll close the game out, so. Mamba mentality? Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I was that, like, mentally locked in all the time, dude. Kobe is, like, amazing. I love Kobe, dude. Kobe is definitely a GOAT of, like, mentality, for sure. Oh, you're from Malaysia. Cool, dude. Let's go. And get a pick. I'm a fan. I appreciate your content. I learn a lot from Guardian watching you. Dude, let's go. Hobie, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate those kind words. It really means a lot. I greatly appreciate that. So if you're from Malaysia, do you know, and I know I'm about to sound like an idiot because like you're from like a whole country. You may not know this person, but Adya, Moss Blue Main, who like makes content. I'm really good friends with Adya. I like Adya a lot. But yeah, for sure. If we ever like get a chance to meet, please come say hi. Come hang out. Would love to get to chat with you. Absolutely. 110%. Rough like a dog. Yo, Andrew bringing some personal life into the chat here. Easy, bro. Easy. We're family friendly around here. Wasn't super friendly yesterday. I apologize for that. I did it at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, I'm sorry to everybody from yesterday. Yesterday's stream was not me at my best, and I apologize for that, guys. I think we're just okay with this, right? Okay. So we could have just blocked with the second card, I guess. We're just going to take 2. Clips of the crash out, like ones where I'm not like completely like, you know, just like spewing nonsense, will be making their way to TikTok and YouTube for sure because it's too funny. Like, honestly, me crashing out was pretty funny. The Jarl Marvel is real, yes. Just smile and wave. Played in armor yesterday and had a rough go into Kasai and Fang. Are we supposed to aggro that matchup? Derwin, it's definitely like, oh, I didn't update my Victor deck. Dude, I'm sorry, Casual. Give me 2 seconds. I'll update the link. I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know if my opponent realizes they're at 2. Ah, I see. They couldn't block. All right. Well, we start off the day with a win. Hang on. I forgot to update the deck link. Give me 2 seconds. My bad. I'm normally on top of stuff like that. Let me fix that really quick. Victor. Save. 1 second. Okay. Here we go. The deck link is coming through here in just a second. Coming through in just a second. Hey, Pockets, what's up, buddy? Okay. All right, so struggled into Kasai and Fang. So Kasai and Fang are kind of like they're very close matchups. I think Kasai is unfavored actually because Overpower doesn't really allow us to close games out. So I think that Kasai is favored into Victor personally. And I even think that Fang is like 50-50. You have to you need to really aggro Fang down and run them over pretty quickly. Hit them with a lot of disruption. Pummel goes a long way. Also, Test of Iron Grip is going to do a lot in that matchup, so I like that a lot. But it's really about playing gold main estates and trying to disrupt them as much as possible would be what I would say. Already at the point where it can't be worse than yesterday, dude. Low bar, Colby, but you're 100% right. You're 100% right. The guy at my locals pulled a Marvel Yarl yesterday at our armory. Funny thing is he hates Ice Heroes. Dude, he can sell that for decent cha-chings, though. Decent cha-chings. Let's see. Guys, by the way, we're now officially testing. I've been testing for Kansas City, but I'm just playing Victor, testing for KC. So if you guys want to play games or anything, please jump in. More than happy to play games. The Victor mirror is fun. I actually enjoy the mirror. It's very, very volatile. Was able to grind out opponents. They started hot with good pressure and destroyed equipment early, but patience was key. Gold main estate late got us breathing room. Okay. And then right here, we are playing the mirror. We are going second. We'll tell them that we're thinking because I know I've already not been. All right. So we want big hammer. I'm a big believer in hammer in Chrono Providence and big hammer in this matchup. If you're not going to play Remembrance in the sideboard, if you're going to play Remembrance, it's really good. So it is 2 pummels. We're on all the rouses, and we're on Zealous Belting. What am I? Oh, the third E-Strike. Okay, so here it's Choke Slams, Crushes, E-Strikes, 2 pummels, all the rouses, and we're playing 3 Zealous Beltings. I do not like Trounce or Test of Iron Grip in this matchup. We play Test of Strength because it is a 4-block with downside, but not as much downside. And if we are, we do not want to be blocking with Test of Iron Grip because it can cause us to defensively discard a card, and that's super bad. We're just going to block 6. Let's see what we rip into here. I'm trying Golden Tipple Puffin because I hate Boost Puffin. I've heard a lot of people say that. I'm down for a Verdance game after this. Yeah, for sure. It's a matchup I need reps into. Just realized it was you. I was the Puffin. I don't play her, but usually I'm still trying to make her work. I'm actually an Acilio main. Well, Diego, for my sake, I'm very happy that you were not on Acilio because you would have absolutely rolled me if you were playing Acilio, dude. That's not a good matchup for me. But Diego, I enjoyed the game, man. It was a good one. It was a good game. Down to the wire for sure. Yo, you pulled a Marvel Yarl? Dude, if they weren't so expensive, I'd buy one. Hey, Zenith, what's up, buddy? Just getting to top 8. I love the diverse meta. 100% Pockets. It's awesome. I thought you liked Valda more. I do like Valda. I don't dislike Valda in any capacity. I just... I don't know that I can get all of her cards in time without having to spend a bloody fortune. And I pretty much own all of the Victor cards already. I just need to pick up Test of Iron Grip. We just forced out our opponent. They just blocked with all of their cards, which is great for us. Because now we have a Surge Pop. We're able to pitch our Test of Strength, set this up for pitch stack, and now we're going to arsenal our Command and Conquer. I love this line. I love this line. Zenith, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. How are you, man? Just trying to get some reps in for KC. Staunch? Ooh, our opponent's on Staunch. That's not good for us. That is not good at all for us. Staunch is big scary. Here in Europe, cards are going to be rare. Well, there's already a lot of people not opening this set, right? So it is going to be tougher to find it. I want to save as many of my Golden Suns as I can. I think we want to just save the Golden Suns here. Hey, Michael, what's up, buddy? Even better to a pulp is still 10 euros a pop for non-foils? Really? I didn't realize that they were that much. I assumed the non-foils were going to be pretty cheap. I'll try to snipe an Ira game into you after redoing my entire TCG inventory. Yeah, no, dude, that's good. I told somebody I'd play a Verdance game into them, but I'm definitely down to play one after that pockets for sure. Wow. A single case each? Wow. That's tough, man. It can be tough when like your local store doesn't get a lot of things. It's hard to like buy product. It can be very hard for sure. I think I'm willing to take 4 here to get a gold in play to try to set something up. Like, granted, like getting a gold in a play is not the best thing in the world with gold main estate here because we don't have any other gold generation. But I am a fan of just like trying to get one in because it lets us like at least have the opportunity to reclash if we need to block with Test of Strength first cycle. I am a firm believer that pitch stacking Test of Strengths are the way to go, though. The third one is like getting 11 cases tomorrow at least. Yo, that's a lot. Yo, Michael, you bought in a gravy? Dude, you were doing so well with Verdance. Why'd you buy in the gravy? I mean, it's good deck. I'm not like, you know, trying to slam you or anything. I'm just curious. Having 2 gold main estates in one hand sucks. I'm really hoping it's hammer for 6 here, to be honest. Oh, it's hammer for 4? Deal. Dealio. Deal-E-O. Now it's going to be Zealous Belting into Chokeslam, Arsenal to Pummel, which is great. The new boots are cool. I will say that. You want to try out? I can play you in a Celio game. I just say I have a pretty good win rate into any Guardian. I mean, yeah, like I think you're favored into Guardian for sure. Like I think it's a favored matchup for Acilio. Things really have to go my way. It's kind of funny because like one of my losses at our summer showdown was to a very nice gentleman named Jeremy, who was playing Acilio, and he absolutely dumpstered me. He dumpstered me. All right, well, there's 2 staunches out of the way pretty early. Ah, you've solved Verdance, so you need a new puzzle? I mean, to be fair, like, I guess that's, like, it's pretty valid. Thought I hit pass? Okay, I did hit pass. I thought I was like, I think I hit pass here. Man, this is a weird hand. I think it's just better to throw Chokeslam, right? We could pummel the hammer, but I think I'd rather try and set up second cycle pummel, right? Yeah, dude, they've blocked with 2 Peck Perfects so far. The new Kasai spec is strong. I agree. The new Kasai spec is actually very strong. Kind of surprised they were willing to... Ooh. Kind of hope we get to keep this hand. Sag. Do we want to block card and crown here? I hate giving up equipment this early, but I think being able to play CNC Pummel is just too good, right? I'm sorry, this is wrong. I can't do this. Yeah, never mind. I can't keep the pummel. I can't keep the pummel. Never mind. Hey, Ryan, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm definitely down to play today. I'll be live for at least a couple more hours. But I'm definitely down to play for sure. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to bite this bullet, unfortunately. We could give up 2 pieces of equipment here, but man, that feels bad. Man, I hate that. Card for Riptide's really cool. I like the card for Riptide quite a bit. I'm playing Victor today, so if you're okay to play against Victor, then I would like to do that if we can. Ugh. This is what I wanted to see. Now, the fact that they've hit a 0 is awesome, because it means they're probably going to target themselves for the reclash instead of me. I mean, that's fine. Nobody wins. We both have a gold, and nobody wins. I think I would rather that than the original outcome. So they have a 7? I think we're just going to have to let this happen. Feels bad, but feels bad. Well, the interesting part is, like, it's not just multi-trap, right? It's every trap. It's literally every trap, because it's reaction, buff power, and go again. It turns on every Riptide trap in the game. It's interesting because some people really like the Guardian Mastery Pack and some people don't. I'm still, like, very on the fence about it. Yo, that's spicy. Righteous Cleansing is interesting. If it's the last staunch response, it feels bad, but I think a side spec is strong but oddly balanced. Oh yeah, like, I don't think it's broken. I just think it's good. I think I'm just gonna sit on this gold main estate. As weird as that sounds, I think we're just gonna sit on this one. We're just gonna throw 7 and arsenal it, because I think they have 1 Command and Conquer left. Yeah. There's probably 1 staunch. All the Peck Perfects are gone, so we don't have to worry about getting milled out of cards here. But resale is gonna be tough. I mean, I think that, like, reselling the cards is probably, like, a bigger obstacle than I think a lot of people realize. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely crazy there, but well, I'm not going to let them get cards out of my deck, so we're just going to take 2. I'm willing to give up my chess piece here. We still have more armor than them, so I'm okay with this. I like that we're actually making the mites, and we're just going to swing 4. If only swinging 4 feels kind of bad, but the new Iris spec? The pull rates are tough. Crack Shuffle play looks cool. We actually played Crack Shuffle. Well, my armory played Crack Shuffle play on Friday. I didn't go because I'd like to test for KC, and so I'm, like, trying to hang out to test for that. I'm gonna pitch the Rouse to the Flexors. So we're now losing. Well, I guess technically we're still the same on the equipment side of things. All right, we're just going to get Flexors and take 4. Go to 19. And then it's just going to be E-Strike for 10, which is not bad. It's a pretty good exchange for us. Hey, what's up, Lucas? How are you, buddy? You have an opinion on Drew's take of the Kasai spec? If it replaces Hit and Run or Blade Runner? I honestly don't know which one it replaces, but it's that like it's an action, right? Is it an action or a reaction? I can't remember. I'd have to after this game, I'll pull it up and read the card again verbatim so we can talk about it. I need to be able to, well, I guess I can just like use Crown to protect myself from Command and Conquer if I need to. I think we're supposed, I keep doing this wrong. I need to block like this and take 5. They have a Golden Sun that we just saw, so we know that exists. I'm intrigued that they made a surge and then drew a card. Probably should draw first, I think, to see what you're looking at, to see what you can do. I don't know. Hey, Aaron, what's up, dude? It could replace Trot Along. I don't think you really want to replace... You probably don't want to replace... a blue, though, right? Like, you probably want it to replace a yellow. So that you, like, keep, like, the density count the same. Is, like, my thought process. I don't know if that's always correct or not, but that's what I'm thinking. All right. It could have been it is, so it's a reaction. So if it's a reaction, you're probably just on, like, I mean, the 0 base, like, Blade Runner is also, like, value, though, right? I like blocking this way because it plays around the pummel. All right, so we have a 7, they have a 5. All right, nice. Us winning with that's pretty big. We can't throw the disable this turn. I mean, we could if we wanted to crack a gold and like rip into a blue. After this game, I told somebody I would play into their Verdance, and then I told Pockets I would play into his Ira, and then I think I told somebody else I would play into their Ira too. Man, that's tough. How many golds do I have? I wish I knew. I think I have 2. Yeah, 5 versus their 8's just tough. Like, five versus their 8's tough. It's just tough to do anything with that. Yeah, 5 versus 8's tough. Yeah, there is quite a queue. I mean, Hobie, if you're going to be around for a while, like I would definitely like to try and get one in. I am going to wrap up the stream before 5. I have a video coming out at 5, so we're definitely going to wrap up the stream before then. Need to win this. Now it's 6 versus 6. They're probably okay with this exchange. I would personally be okay with this if I were them. Should have kept the disable in Arsenal last turn, not the Thunderquake. Probably should have kept the disable, yeah. Yo, Matt, get out of here with that trash, bro. It's like, we know there's a blue on top, so we're going to take 5, fall down to 5. I don't think we want to crack a gold just yet. I mean, I do like throwing 11 at them, though. This feels good. This we want. This we want. All right, so they have no more gold, which means their Golden Sun's not going to be able to get there for them. They can no longer just cheese us with a Golden Sun, and we knowingly have a Golden Sun on top where they're running out of equipment to do things with. So we have a very good shot to be able to try to get there next turn. Like, if they block with a card and they block with the flexors here, they go to 5, and then they have to have their last staunch if they're even on 3. Here for the good games and the memes. Yo, dude, the memes were flowing yesterday. Nah, let's keep the bigger number, and I think we just win next turn. They have to have, like, another test of strength in hand, which I don't think they have, or a staunch. Either one. Staunch would cover this up entirely, but the way that they're blocking makes me think that this game's over. Yep. The lag here tells me that we're just waiting for it to, like, finish. Okay, but there was lag in the actual game. There it is. Good game, opponent. This was, like, a great example of good draws, I guess. I don't know. I don't really feel like I just, like, outclassed my opponent or anything. I mean, they were playing some cards that I think are, like, suboptimal. I don't think, like, Righteous Cleansing's fine. It was okay in the new meta, but I don't think it's that good now. I don't like Peck Perfect. I think this card is, like, just a trap. I do like Staunch Response, though. Like, I think Staunch Response is a great mirror card. Riches and Golden Sun would have made me cry. If I had said that about not being able to get cheesed by a Golden Sun and then they would have cheesed me with a Golden Sun, I would have felt really bad. Played the long game and set up one visit for mites. Clashes were pretty back and forth. Slightly favored me. Closed it out with Golden Sun. I also think that, like, the turn where we took the turn off to just be able to, like, block everything that our opponent was doing. There was a turn where our opponent, like, had like a rouse into, like, into go again, and I just actively gave up all 4 cards. I don't know that everybody would do that. And then I was able to, like, take a reset from there, which was really nice. All right. Verdance, right? Verdance, if I remember correctly. I can't remember who wanted to play Verdance, but if you're still hanging out, I'm definitely down to play a game. I mean, Verdance is a deck that I need reps into. It's virtually unwinnable, but I'm still here for it. It is a bad matchup that I will see at a certain point. So I can't remember who said that, but if you're still chilling and you want to play Verdance into me, let's play a game. Delph. All right, let's do it. I'm just going to put your name in the comp CC chat so that, like, you can see the game name here. And then hopefully you can find it that way. And if we struggle to get the game set up, I can If we struggle to get the game set up and get you in the game, we can like try to connect on Discord. It's really not that hard to get set up on Discord. I just try to do it this way if I can. I'm in the comp CCQ. And there's Delph. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Delph, good luck and have fun, my friend. Let's see. Sideboarding for this matchup is Verdance. Verdance is all the way at the bottom down here. Delph gets to pick who goes first, unfortunately. I am going to be on AB2, Tech Plating, Small Hammer, and Crown of Dominion. So that we can try to get offense going quickly here. All right. We are on Choke Slams, E-Strikes, all 3 Pummels, all 3 Rouses. We're on Zealous Belting, and we're on 2 Trounce. Yep, because there are times where we can clash in this matchup, and if it lines up for us to clash efficiently, we could be in a decent spot playing this game. It just kind of depends on how it goes. We're playing against Verdance. We are going second, unfortunately. I am personally convinced that I think Surgent Aethertide is wrong into me, but I see a lot of people do it. I don't know. When your turn, how would you sequence? You can share your thought process on calculating value on your cards. No, it's not a dumb question at all. There are definitely like cards that have different values depending on like what we're looking for. So like in this matchup, we're looking for all offense all day. Like, we're just looking to be playing a ton of offense as fast as we can. Well, I really would have liked to have been able to play the Pummel here. I wonder if I'm supposed to draw a card. There's a world where I'm just supposed to not play the Visit Goldmane Estate, and I'm just supposed to throw CNC Pummel. What's your opinion on Fault Line? I think Fault Line's a good card. I don't think it's necessarily going to be played in Victor, but it's not a bad card. I mean, it's just a 3 for 7, right? Like, it's fine. Well, we're going to target our opponent here. Rip into the Command and Conquer, and now we are for sure going to play the CNC Pummel, and we put a Fruits on the bottom. I like mine with syrup. Yo, dude. I like mine with syrup. I do not know this comedian. Is this an actual comedian? Oh, dude, it's a much different turnaround from yesterday, I'll tell you that. It is a much different turnaround from yesterday. So we make a Surge, play Command and Conquer, and then this is going to be for 13 with the Pummel. So yeah, so when I'm calculating value on value on a turn, Hobie, it kind of depends on like what their turn is. So like if my opponent does an Arsenal, Command and Conquer is not as good. If my opponent is, yeah, we're just gonna play this. If my opponent is playing something where Chokeslam is good, then I try to prioritize that a lot. If my opponent is playing something where Crush the Weak is good, I'll prioritize that card. It just kind of depends, honestly, on like what my opponent's game plan is and how they're playing the game. God, please let this be a potion. No. Okay, I mean, Sink Below is fine, too. Then you can combo with Pummel, which you just did. Wait, which card are we talking about? I want to share with you. I'll message you after the stream. Yeah, Trent, dude, for sure, man. Please do. Please, 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 please. Attacking me for 7. Interesting. Well, I'm okay taking 1 here, I think. Seismic Surge pops. We're going to crack a gold to come in for 10. No Matrix Disruption here, just 10. That's a little bit trickier to block. Hey, yo, Headbutt's a cool card. I think it's a good upgrade. I made a short about this. If you're going to Kansas City and you don't have access to Headbutt, just play Buckling Blow. Like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to try and buy Headbutts. What new cards are we adding to Victor? In Victor, I'm adding Headbutt. I am playing Headbutt in the deck. And I'm also playing Test of Iron Grip in the list. And a Rubon Carapace. Just trying to decompose. Just trying to get that decompose train started. I mean, I would assume so. And you can decompose again. Yep. Yeah. Test of Iron Grip is a very good upgrade for Victor. I think we'll just throw Spinal Crush here. I think that's fine, right? Make a Surge, throw Spinal Crush. We are representing Pummel here, which I like quite a bit. Because it's going to make my opponent think just a tad here. We need to just make sure that we're staying with the offensive game plan. Because the first time they like get a felling, we're in a pretty tough spot. See, this is great. Like, my opponent's just trying to stay high life total. And I understand why, because they're trying to combo us. And like, that's how you should play this matchup. What do we want on the bottom? We just put 2 blues on the bottom. You okay? Okay. Well, there is a massive water leak in the house, so that's cool. Anyway, we're going to put Rouse on the bottom. After this game, I'm going to have to cut the stream off. Sorry, I know it's a little early, guys. But yeah. We are going to have to... I'm going to have to cut the stream off after this so that we can go get this water leak taken care of. Man, unfortunate. I think Righteous Cleansing is okay in Valda. I think it's fine. Like, I think it's fine. Why the lack of D-Reacts in this list? I feel silly when I see all these non-Guardians playing so many D-Reacts and I'm not. I hate losing clashes, so Josh, I personally lean on the idea that all of my clashes are enough to win me games in matchups when I need the where I would like need D-Reacts, that like all 9 of the clashes now are enough to get me there. Now that's not always the case, and sometimes like we lose games, you know, that kind of stuff happens. But yeah. Played against an army last night, losing 8 clashes in a row and only winning 2 the whole game. Yo. Dude, I'm so sorry, Hobie. That's tough, man. That is that's tough, buddy. This is a weird one. We're gonna take this. We're going to take this one, and we're going to pummel the Golden Sun. Normally, I don't like taking burn bears, and if we had a third blue in our hand, I would totally just pitch the blue to prevent 2 and just stay at 35 instead, but yeah, the thing that's leaking is our guest sink, so I'm gonna blame Trent. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. Our like guest sink looks like it's like leaking. I noticed that the rug was wet, and Carly said that like the whole back of it is like just soaked, and like the pipes are leaking and stuff. So after this game, I'm gonna cut the stream off, and we're gonna have to go get that taken care of. So I'm gonna finish this game though against Delph. I don't think anything's happening that's bad enough that 20 minutes can't. Yeah, dude, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I mean, Hobie, I agree. Losing 8 clashes is like that is wild, dude. Your guest bath towel rack attacked me. I mean, listen, Trent, I'm just saying, many people have stayed at the house before, and you're the first person to ever have problems with our towel rack. So, sounds like a you problem, dude. Sounds like a you problem. I love trolling Trent, bro. I love trolling Trent. It's been an intriguing weekend to say the least. It's been an intriguing weekend. Immediately, house breaks down, dude. Mozart, this is not your fault, brother. It's just an unfortunate set of circumstances that that has happened. Please be a felling of the crown. God, be a felling of the crown. I've never wanted a 2-card hand to be felling of the crown so bad. Would love to block with this. This also works because we can block 6, keep our life total up. Oh, about headbutt? Okay, cool. Sounds good, dude. I appreciate it. And we win with the blue. Perfecto. They had already drawn a card, so we don't know what they drew into. We're going to make a surge, and then it's going to be chokeslam for 9. If they do not block 9, I will play the pummel. If they block 9, we'll just arsenal the pummel more than likely. Yeah, that's fine. I'm willing to just let this happen. They clearly had a react there. Like, it smells very smelly to me.
Some biddies, you say?
Hey, dude. Hobie, dude, thank you so much, man. You didn't have to donate a super chat, but dude, thank you, Hobie. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot. I really appreciate that. Let's pitch the Thunderquake. Pitch to make a new surge and then swing for 6. Ring of Roses is tough. That can be a hard one to like fight. But I do really appreciate it, Hobie. Thank you so much, man. Skill cap Trent. Get him, John. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. In case it was not clear, I don't think Trent actually broke the house. I don't, in case that wasn't clear. Also, guys, sorry we're gonna have to cut the stream short, but thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate you guys being here. Ayo! Yo, Drew! Drew with the massive shade. Yes, Clash of Bravado, I think gets rid of auras, I believe is what it does, so I think that would help in that department. They have a blue Fruits of the Forest and an unknown card in hand. Well, this hand's pretty good. Oh, their hero power is not turned on yet? That's awesome. You love to see that. Hmm? Okay. If you'll wait just a minute, I'll come with you. All right. Should we play the pummel? I mean, we might as well, right? Playing the pummel seems fine here. No D-react, hopefully. D-react always. Classic Trent. Went there and got my ass kicked on camera for 4 hours straight down being accused of house damage sabotage. The nerve, dude. Listen, you know how it is, Trent. You know how it is. I gotta do something, right? I gotta do something. He wanted it to be really humid in the room so it'd feel like his homeland. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, so for Cadaverous Tilling, we are going to block Thunk and both pieces of equipment. Hero ability turned online for Verdance now. It's very fortunate for us that it's just now turned online. Yeah, Snag to slop the Rouse is very, very powerful. Is there one more Goldmane estate, or is that all of them? That's all of them? Card's insane. If she came in here yelling Murky Waters, that would be hilarious, dude. That would be so funny. All right, I mean... Felling would be pretty rough here. I think we have to pitch to this. We're just going to throw Chokeslam for 13. As, like, awkward as that hand kind of was, it was a little clunky. But, I don't know. Oh, dude, chat's killing it today, bro. Chat's killing it today. It's been, chat's amazing today. I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, to be fair, you guys are awesome every day. But chat is a vibe today, that's for sure. Oh, man. I mean, throwing this for 13 is pretty good. All right, I was like, Delph thinking a little bit here about how he wants to approach this turn cycle. Sink below to start. I am on Twitch as well, yes. Exclamation point Twitch in the chat should bring you the Twitch link, I'm pretty sure. I think it's there. If not, it's in the YouTube description video. I'm on Twitch and I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Correct. Correct! Uh-oh. I just have the feeling this is going to be like this into... It's going to be this into, like, the last Felling. It's just what my gut tells me. Oh, no, it's going to be this into, like, an Arcane spell. They're going to amp 4. We'll do everything we can to block this. We go to 28. Okay. On our turn, we're just going to pass back. Nothing fancy. Just trying to keep our life up here.
Freaking go. You love to see it.
Yo, let's go, dude. Dadon? Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time and you're new to the channel, we have 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are: what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? They're kind of like our personality questions. So, if you're here for the first time, please answer those questions. Would absolutely love to get to know more about you guys. Have their last felling on top? So why did they name Go again? They're going to put a potion into play? Oh no, they're going to use this to play another felling? Interesting. I am very intrigued by this decision. Not normally how people play this. Normally it's used to get an extra combo piece on the combo turn, but Delph just said, I had 3 scours. Imagine if you were Valda, you were cooked. Would have been a lot of damage and destroying all those. Streamer Nox just got me in a fab when he was still streaming ages ago, and I like mayo, ketchup, and mustard on a hot dog. Let's do. Well, Mozared. I can't tell which one is more correct. Thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out. I'm glad that you are chilling with us. We know that there is a felling coming, so we're just gonna pitch this to prevent the AB. We'll put Spinal on the bottom and just block 8 here. Yep, totally okay with this exchange. Just trying to keep my life total up as much as I can so it's harder for them to combo us. I mean, they don't need all 3 rampants to kill, I agree, but most of the time it helps. It helps if they have access to an extra one in their graveyard instead of having to pitch them together. Normally helps quite a bit. Okay, so I think I'm going to take the extra 1 here. So that I can go Zealous into... I think we're gonna... Do I want to play the Rouse here? Or do I want to Arsenal it? Can't decide what's better here. Throwing the Debilitate or throwing the Hammer. Kind of a tough decision, to be honest. I made up the name. It's the undead language from the Warcraft universe. Okay, cool. So there's not really a wrong way to say it. That's kind of fun. I think we're going to throw the Hammer and Arsenal the Rouse. Yep, and we get met with a defense reaction. Makes sense. Been a very interesting game. We got to make sure we keep our life total up here. That kind of sucks. So I could have just thrown extra damage and taken this off of them last turn. That would have been better. I'm just going to block this out. I mean, how many Golden Suns do we have left? None? So, like, what's the gold for at this point? We'd have to draw 2 blues in a row here. I think we're just going to Arsenal the Thunderquake here. Yeah. We have to skip past the heat. No, I did not want to do that. What the fuck? All right. Whatever. It's fine. Like, I wanted to Arsenal this. I was trying to skip past the heave step, but it's not a big deal. Appreciate Delph being cool. Delph's telling me that I could take it back if I wanted to, which I appreciate Delph being cool about. So they're going to go back to 12. Pitch the disable. Okay. Yep. And they're doing their best to push arcane damage here. Ooh. Thought they'd played all three already. I don't know where I missed one at. That probably is going to cost us the game. At 5 life is going to hurt pretty bad. I mean, winning with a thunk is cool. So we make an extra one, and then we get to come in for 6. I mean, to be fair, like, I've had worse hands where we had to take 5. The problem is that we need to be at 25 plus to survive, like, the 3 potion combo turn. And I don't think we're in a spot where we're able to hang on enough. We are going to just throw headbutt for 7 here. Surge pops. We'll just come across for 7 since we have a headpiece equipped and they do not. So this is also an example of when headbutt is technically an upgrade. Is technically an upgrade from buckling blow, which is kind of cool. I didn't see any Valdas do well. There might not have been any playing this weekend, but I didn't really see any do well at the event, Thunder. I mean, technically they have to block 4 here, because if not, I can destroy Stormstriders. Right? Oh, it's on a head they control? I thought it was anything. Never mind. I misread that. I thought it was a headpiece they controlled. Feel like we're about to get juiced. Cutoff would be 27. That makes sense. Oh, this hand would be awesome. Well, this is 2 potions and 1 rampant here. So we might just be dead anyway. Oh, and a Fruits of the Forest? Yeah, that's like 3 potions. We're super cooked here this turn. Super cooked. Especially with 2 reds in hand. I think Valda has a chance to be really good. I just don't know. I just don't know that it'll be. I just don't know when it'll be, I guess. Oh. Thought we put one to the bottom earlier, like a couple of turns ago. So we super dead. We super omega dead. We super dead. GG's, Delph. Well played, my man. That's a tough matchup. Like, I think we had a pretty decent draw into that matchup, and like that's what losing that game looks like, I think. We did lose. Was able to play good offense early. Couple of turns slowed us down in the mid game, which allowed Delph to get tempo, and we got comboed. Okay. Guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging out and being here today. I'm super sorry we're having to cut the stream off early. But issues with the house, we gotta go look at, and we gotta go get fixed. I do really appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. Remember, if you are new to the channel, please like, follow, subscribe. It all goes a long way in helping me out. It really means a lot. I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then on the weekends when I'm not traveling. We will be back tomorrow night playing Victor, getting ready for Kansas City coming up next weekend. So make sure you come back and hang out tomorrow night. Thanks for being here. Have a good Sunday, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.